Hey guys, my name is Tal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another video to help you guys through the affordable housing process. If you haven't already done so, guys, subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend so this information could also be beneficial to them. So this is going to be a very brief video. It's been a long day, but I love you guys and I want to drop some gems on you real quick. So a lot of you guys ask me about assets, right? And I see that there's a few confusion with it. So first thing I'm going to say is this. I'm going to give you a brief explanation, but first order of biz is once you finish watching this video, go to the HCC Marketing Handbook and read up on asset limits, asset certification, and additional information regarding assets. It will also give you a few point of references where you could go to HUD's website where they break it down more in depth. But I believe in the HCC Marketing Handbook, I want to say it starts at around page 50 to like 58. So definitely take a look at that, read up on it. But in a nutshell, guys, first thing first, all assets must be disclosed to the program. So you don't pick and choose which asset you want to tell them about. If you have a savings account from when you were 5 years old, as long as it's still open, you need to tell them. So just think about it like this. It's not about whether the asset is active, if you're actively using it. It's about if the account is open. So as long as the account is open, you must disclose that to the program. So that way they could calculate it as a part of your household asset. So that's number one. Number two, a lot of people ask this, well, am I required to have a certain balance in my account? No, you're not. There's no minimum account balance required as it pertains to your assets. So you could have an open account with $0. It doesn't matter what we're counting for your asset for that account will be $0. However, there is an asset limit. And in order to determine the asset limit, whichever AMI, that's Air Medium Income, that you're applying for, you look at the maximum income for a household of 4. So you go down on the chart, you see where it says household of 4, and you look at the maximum income. So for example, if a household of 4 for like a 40% AMI is $35,000, then if you're applying for that 40% AMI, the maximum assets that you can have is $35,000. So that's how you line it up. So same goes for the 50% AMI. You just scroll down when you're looking at the chart, look at what's the maximum income allowable for a household of 4, and that is the asset limit for that AMI. The other thing is this, all assets have to be disclosed. I just said that. So real quick, if you have a savings account, the most recent statement is needed. Make sure you provide all pages. Do not cover any information. Do not pick which pages you think is relevant. All pages need to be provided. If you have a checking account, the last 6 statements need to be provided. Again, complete statements, all pages. One thing I want you guys to remember, those reoccurring deposits. So if you're a Zelle recipient or Zelly, whatever they call it, Cash App recipient, make sure you are going through those to identify if these were gifts or if these are reoccurring deposit, which then begs the question that is income. So just be prepared to provide that. Your 401k statement. So if you have a 401k or 403b, a retirement account. Once you have a retirement account, the most recent statement needs to be provided in order for you to be in compliance with disclosing your assets. So in addition to providing the most recent statement, one of the things that I always ask for is your distribution access. So which means that we want to know what type of access you have to this account. Can you withdraw at any time, or can you only get money after a certain age? So depending on the distribution access, that will determine how or if that 401k will be counted. if you have a college saving for your children, I think it's like a 504 or 5 something, can't remember. What is it now? It's blowing my mind. Those college savings account, you need to provide that as well. The college saving maximum is excluded from the income limit. And also the entire value of your 401k is not naturally counted towards your income. So I don't want you to panic and say, oh, my 401k is this amount, I'm going to be over the asset cap. No. The other thing is stocks. If you have stocks, you need to provide, whether you have a statement, you need to pretty much show how many stocks you have, because how they calculate that is that day. When they're doing the calculation, whatever the value of the stock is that day, that is the amount that they're going to times it by to determine the total value of the stocks that you have. What else? Bonds, same thing. I think it's Bitcoins. I don't think they have statement, but I think it populates in like an Excel sheet. I don't know if they change it by now, but you still need to provide your information for that. If you own a property, that is considered assets, so you need to provide a mortgage statement and all that information, because that will be counted towards because that property has value, so it will be counted towards the assets as well. But just to note that, as a reminder rather, if you own a property within 100 miles of New York City, you will not be eligible for the affordable housing program. And also, if the property is beyond 100 miles of New York City and you have rental income, the rental income will be counted as income. Let me see what else. And the other question a lot of people ask about joint accounts. So if your account if there's a joint holder for the account, then the balance will be divided equally. Unless you're able to provide a document showing that either yourself or the other person, whoever it is, like say if I have a joint account with my cousin and I'm saying, oh no, that's not my money, she just listed me, then documentation would have to be provided and clarification in order for them not to divide the balance equally. And in addition to that, you have to write an affidavit stating that that person will not be like while we have a joint account, Mary will not be residing in the unit with me. So that's all that is. And I think I said this earlier, no minimum balance required. A lot of people always panic and ask if they have to have a certain minimum in their account, or if they even have to have an account. You do not have to own an account. And there's no minimum balance required. Let me see what else. I think that's all I can think of. I'm trying to break these videos down in smaller portion. Can't remember if I said this in this video or if it was my other video. As I said, I just did one and it erased. But reference HEC Marketing Handbook page 50 to 58 to find out more information about assets. I think I covered everything. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. So I hope that video helped you. Oh, and just guys, please disclose these assets. I would hate to see you guys suffer, like get evicted or something like that for failing to disclose assets. I told you guys a story about someone at a property that I worked for. He owned real estate and he never disclosed that to us, and that's an asset. And then I think it was like 3 years or 2 years in, we found out, and he got evicted. So disclose all your assets, even if it's a small portion. I don't care if you have 50 cents in the account, tell them about that 50 cents. That's all I could think of right now. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, and as always, if you have any questions, comment below or email affordablehousinghelp@gmail.com, and subscribe to the channel. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate everyone that reached out letting me know that they got approved once they follow the steps. I appreciate that. Or just you saying thank you, or just telling me how how helpful that information was. I really appreciate that. That's a goal to help you guys through this, so you're not like all stressed out and worried about this. And also, as always, guys, be confident. Like, you found me now, so we're in this together. I don't want you guys stressed out. At least you actually have someone that you could ask questions to. I know at times people are scared to ask the actual leasing agent, so which you shouldn't be really. But as I always say, guys, educate yourself, and I'll help you plug in and put the information all together. But definitely read that HEC marketing handbook. I say that all the time, and I have to give this tip, guys. I know it doesn't go with this video, but it's been on my mind. So something that I notice right now, a lot of people are misinterpreting the governor's guideline and thinking that they do not have to pay rent. I want to encourage you, because I don't want this to affect you later on. Rent payments are still due, right? The what was, because someone told me, oh no, the governor said until, well, I'm in New York, so I'm talking based off New York. Said, oh, the governor suspended rent payments till August 25th. I said, no. Evictions are suspended until August 25th. Late fees are suspended, but rent payments are still due. So I want to encourage you guys, and if you fall in a situation where you're unable to pay, don't just not pay. Reach out to your landlord and work out a payment plan. Landlords are working out payment plan, and I'm only saying this because guess what? I don't want you to incur a balance and then this affects your affordable housing application. Because if you don't pay, and then when it's August and the courts are open back and the eviction proceedings started, they are going to bring you to court. And the last thing you want is for something to be on your record. So my suggestion again is reach out to them and work out a payment plan. Don't just not pay, because it will affect you, and I don't want any eviction being on your record, while you're trying to apply for affordable housing. And if you know anyone that information may benefit, let them know also, because this is important, guys. A lot of times people pick pieces of information and they don't get the full story. And then, there you are now, you thinking rent payment is suspended, you're not paying your rent, and next thing you know, you're evicted, all because you misinterpreted a guideline, guidance on the governor. So that's why I'm telling you guys that. So whichever state you're in, make sure that you're really understanding what's happening, so that doesn't affect you later on as you try to apply for affordable housing. But that's all I got for today. I'm gonna do another video about Housing Connect. Actually, I did the video. I don't think I posted it yet, but I'm gonna post it, or maybe I'll redo it. I can't remember why I didn't post it yet. Just giving you guys more tips about Housing Connect so you can understand how it works, when you need to update it, and so forth. But do me one favor, guys. Drop in this comment on this video. Tell me topics that you want me to discuss in smaller videos. Like, I was trying to keep this video below 10 minutes, but I failed at that. But comment below. Tell me which area you need help with. What I'll try to do is break the videos down in smaller portions. Like, I'm going to label this one asset. So if you want to discuss a specific area, maybe it's like income or what have you, let me know. Comment below, and majority will win. So whatever majority wants, or if I could do multiple, I'll do multiple videos based on what your needs are. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are safe. Continue to email me your questions, subscribe, like, share. Be well, keep your spirits up. What is for you will be for you. So don't get stressed out about this process. If that apartment is for you, no one else can get it. I don't care who's in process right now. If it's for you, if it got your name on it, it got your name on it. So whoever is in process right now, they just don't know yet, but their name is not on it. So I want you to be of good courage and know that what is for you will be for you, guys. I'll do another video soon. Have an amazing day. Stay blessed, y'all.